just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Barrett. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right wing. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So LSU's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off. That's number 10. Looking to the road.
Outside receivers looking for the very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of blocks in the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes not to go after him.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Barrett. With the catch, it's Gilmore. They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Halfway to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off-play action. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the board. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw, it's Barrett. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6, and we'll see if they can do it again. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And that's incomplete. All over it. Knocked the ball on the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they've got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Good completion on the out. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. LSU moving quickly,
see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
LSU lining up first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Patterson. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Barrett. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It's a first down. They'll stop the run to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked up.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Brings it inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Let's go. Wants to go up top on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down cover. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes a play in the backfield. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Barrett. Ball over the middle, it's Gilmore. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Got it in the middle, it's DeLuca.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving them, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. To the air on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Pass interference, defense.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
LSU right back to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing. Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up the air. Incomplete.
That's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And they dial up a shot.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting the first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
Big man has it as a first down and more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got some room under the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Tigers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Catch in the middle. It's DeLuca. Finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Patterson. Just what they were looking for. He's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Barrett. Fires left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Kentucky! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown LSU. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Barrett. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Really nice pickup there as they hack out to the 44 with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners are going to bail. To the area and 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. The screen, watch out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. They just gassed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Offense set on 1st down. Lost the throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Firing to the right, complete. There we go. Connection takes it to the 11.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Swing it on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive...
He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming in...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great.
Personal
when you're throwing
foul.
into the end zone,
Looking
because
to kick
coverage
it.
is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. Out midfield, he's got room. He's losing the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. He's looking to throw. Quickfield moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, LSU. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll run the RPO and put it right out. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Barrett. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just keep slinging it. That's it, 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in the first down and more. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Dropping back. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job on the offense, coming down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. But man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one. His team got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Oh, he just made yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on fourth.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on fourth down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try and draw him off sides and get a cheap one, get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decided to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why. They're down there on the sidelines. We're up here in the booth.
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. It falls incomplete. He's trying to find his man for 6.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's Barrett. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games.